For centuries, the 6 tribes of Gamoslia have lived in peace and harmony, each generation following the traditions and treaties of their elders before them. Us two, the leader and clergy of the lands of Gamoslia, born to protect and uphold the values and virtues of all the lands. He is protected by the Shadow Guardians, fierce warriors, unseen to all except him. You two, head hunter of Gamoslia, provider of meats and pelts to all villages, fearless leader of Tazlonia. We two, farmer of Gamoslia, provider of all fruits and vegetables, master of horticulture, leader of Eversonia. Him too, blacksmith of Gamoslia, master craftsman of all weapons, farm tools, needles, and all things forged, brave leader of Fitsonia. Me too, master irrigations of all Gamoslia, artist of aqueduct irrigation, defier of aquatic gravitational norms, revered leader of Strepsylvania. Them two, most gifted tailors of all Gamoslia, creators and designers of the finest pelt fabrics, purveyors of the land of Egomania. With tensions rising due to a breach in the traditional treaty, each leader has made the treacherous journey through the steep mountains led only by their feet and the sacred mask they wear to attend this emergency meeting of the High It is an honor to see you all again. I trust your journeys were safe and uneventful.
Yes, us two. You two is honored to make the journey to attend this summit. It was safe and unthreatening. You two request permission from us two to present to council you two's formal grievance against you two's neighbor.
Us two has read you two's grievances and approve you two presentation of grievances to council. You two, please proceed.
You two thanks us two for permission granted. You two will now state you two's grievances. The issue, us two, is Me Too is in violation. Me Too is refusing to let the water flow and restricting irrigation to Tazlonia. This is in direct breach of ancient treaties and tradition. You two are hunters. It is our survival. No water means animals not drink, and all animals die off. It means no meat, no food. You wonder why you two not provide meat to everyone? These violations of ancient tradition affect everyone. Not only we have no meat to eat, but no fur to send to them two in Egomania for winter clothing. Clothing them two have yet to be delivered as promised from last season. Us two, the cold winter is coming soon. People will freeze. You two must have proper irrigation. The animals must have water for the sake of Gamoslia. Also, you two has an issue with him two. Him two not providing weapons and ammunition, making it very hard to hunt. Again, us two, for the survival of Gamoslia, you must do something. Us two, we are in grave need of assistance. We are ready to die for our provisions, and to ensure these treaties are honored, action must be taken. You two, with great respect, thanks us two for this opportunity to be heard.
Yes, thank you.
We two request permission from us two to present to council we two's formal grievances against we two's neighbors.
Us two has read we two's grievances and approve we two's presentation of grievances to council. We two, please proceed.
We two thanks you, us two, for permission granted. We two will now state we two's grievances. Unfortunately, us two, as you know, we two have issues with Me Too and their irrigation restriction violations, restricting irrigation to farmlands. We two must have water to grow crops for food, for our survival, us two. For all of our survival, we all must eat. We two cannot provide for all of Gamoslia if we two cannot grow crops. And without water, no food. Us two, this action is in direct violation of treaties that have been honored for generations. Him two is also in violation of these ancient treaties, which I fear not everyone respects our villages and have been honoring these treaties for centuries. Something must be done to preserve our way of life and prevent anarchy. Us two, him two has failed to provide tools for we two, making farming very difficult. Without the proper tools from him two and sufficient irrigation from me two, we two cannot produce what is needed to provide for all of Gamoslia. We two is prepared to battle till death if necessary to secure needed provisions. We two is requesting intervention from us two. Intervention that should have been before now. If you cannot effectively rule Gamoslia, old man, you may be replaced.
Grievance received. Message understood. Us two has read him two's grievances and approve him two's presentation of grievances to council. Him two, please proceed.
Him two will defend actions against accusations with truth. You two has failed to provide him two a sufficient quantity of meat. Therefore, no new weapons provided for you two. Him two, a giant warrior. I require much more meat than has been provided to maintain strength, to forge the weapons and tools requested from you two. And we two. This deficiency is unacceptable. Us two, you have done nothing. We two has shown insufficient provisions of vegetables and fruits for him two. Therefore, no new tools or horseshoes for we two. We two must increase quantities immediately. This deficiency is unacceptable. Again, us two, you have done nothing. Season changing soon. Cold weather come. Them two have not yet provided him two winter clothing and footwear. Until received, no new needles. No new needles or cutting tools for them two. This too is unacceptable. Us two, again, nothing. Him two will insist upon full cooperation from you two, we two, and them two before him two will comply and provide said provisions. All must be aware, I am a warrior whose wrath has no mercy.
Caution him too. I strongly urge you to consider your next words very carefully.
Us too, your failure to insist ancient traditions be followed by all and allowing this anarchy to ensue. Him too will also withhold your provision request until action is imposed. Disrespect of ancient tradition cannot be tolerated at any level. Us too, though him too, has much respect for your experience and wisdom. With that, we ask your guidance. Or is it time to meet your successor?
Yes, I see. And that is your position. Very well. Grievance received.
Us2 has read Mitu's grievances and approved Mitu's presentation of grievances to council. Mitu, please proceed.
Mitu will not lie to us two. There is truth to the accusations against Mitu. As stated by him too, Mitu believes the trade has been very unfair, causing Mitu to take such actions, however. Yutu has failed to provide enough meat to Mitu. For food to our village, says there are no animals to him. Blames Mitu. Witu has provided insufficient quantities of vegetables and fruits to Mitu to require such levels of irrigation, says no crops. Blames Mitu. With cold season approaching, Mitu also has yet to receive winter clothing from them two to receive such irrigation for pelt preparation. This is unwarranted. The cold winter soon coming, many will freeze. Him too requires very little irrigation. He has no issue with Mitu. Mitu has no issue with him too. Us two. Mitu senses a mutiny forming to seek vengeance. But all be well. Mitu is ready to fight till death if be. Do not be fooled. Mitu, a very serious warrior, will show no mercy. Please advise. Us two, your wisdom and direction is greatly needed. Thank you, us two.
Yes, thank you. Grievance received.
Us2 has received them two's grievances. Very serious.
We must now engage in our telepathic powers for them two. Them two, proceed.
Them two, the provisions have not been adequate nor timely in delivery from any village. You two, no meat to eat, but also no furs to make into clothing. You two, say it's because no water for animals to drink and no weapons to hunt. Then there's we two, who's not provided sufficient fruits and vegetables for them two. We two say it's because no water as well, therefore no crops. Him too has not provided needles and sewing tools needed to make clothing, but does not understand. Without furs, we have no clothing, and we are tailors, not hunters. Them two has withheld all clothing until proper timely provisions have been made. Unlike our fellow Gamoslians, them two are not warriors. We will not fight. Instead, we withhold all winter clothing, and we will allow you all to freeze to death in a bitter winter cold. Us two, them two looks for you for assistance, that we must follow ancient traditions of our forefathers. Well, without that, them two will also withhold us two's winter clothing. Them two must see proper action from us two, and provisions must be received, or it will be a cold winter for all of Gamosnia, including us two.
Shadow Guardians!
take it that you all agree to maintain all aspects of the treaty until next we meet. I wish you all safe travels home. It's been real.
Till next time, bitches!